dinner's called, I hasten to my seat. It's not that I'm assuming that the meal will be a treat, but the first things on the table may be all I have to eat. The bread and cheese are laid out on the table, and butter, honey, mixed with herbs or straight. I'll tuck into them greedily and pile them on my plate, for then there'll be no room to believe me when I state I'm sure the next remove's not on my diet. I see that I cannot identify it. I'll pass on all the slimy stuff and anything with peas. Bring me bread and butter and cheese. There must have been a special on cilantro, or why else would it be in every freaking dish? There's food enough for armies, you can take all that you wish. But how much can you eat of boiled snouts and pickled fish? I never knew that you could do that with a turnip. To eat it would be truly such a crime. There's something green that's floating in a milky pool of slime. My lord, please pass the basket with the bread here one more time. I'm sure the next remove's not on my diet. I see that I cannot identify it. The rancid meat's more period, it helps keep down the fleas. Bring me bread and butter and cheese. The cook went over budget on the peacock. That's why we're getting ruled with every freaking course. They say that candied herring soaked in mead's authentic Norse. This roasted meat is not half bad, but where's the prince's horse? I don't know how they got that shade of purple, and I can't begin to guess what's in the pies. The fish and stew's okay, but did they need to leave the eyes? And will our waivers cover us when everybody dies? I'm sure the next remove's not on my diet. I see that I cannot identify it. Just take the sheep's head right back to the kitchen, will you please? Bring me bread and butter and cheese. Now on to dessert. The suckling pig is only raw in places, and I guess a bite of cabbage couldn't hurt. They say it's more nutritious if you don't wash off the dirt. The last remove is safe, how can they wreck dessert? I'm glad you asked, Aibhilin. There's something frittered, best not look too closely. And sugared eggplant jiggling in the heat. This pie looks just like cherry, but it's really made with beets. Just pass the honey butter, and I'll have my something sweet. I'm sure the next remove's not on my diet. I see that I cannot identify it. And should I ever win the crown, we're going for Chinese. But till then, just pass the butter. Let the cook's guild moan and mutter, and bring me bread and butter and cheese.